I am going to unbox something from Korea today, and it is actually from Sarangsae Cosmetics. I hope I said that right. And we're actually trying out new things for 𝗙𝗏𝗯𝗡 Studio. So as usual, my hair is going to be the guinea pig, and I'm going to check out whether these new vegan babies are suitable for you guys. Initially, they asked me to choose like colors from their line, so there's 52 colors, and I was like, wow, how do I choose? So I always like love to try out like their cooler tones, because for every new brand that I try, I always want to try the cooler tones because it's so much harder for it to kind of like stick and perform on Asian hair. And my clients are majority Asian, I'm Asian, so hey! I'm definitely going to show you guys like how the consistency and everything. Wow, okay, it is huge. I have no idea how much each of these cost, because they were like really adamant. Yuri was saying to me like, just try them and like I'll send you the pricing later, just try them first. So I'm like, okay, this could be really cheap or really expensive or something in between. I have no idea, but I like the fact that it is quite big, 8.11 ounces. So we'll see whether this definitely can cover my whole hair, because I have really thin hair, so that's good. I also got this, which is really cute. I have like my professional ones as well, but for them to like be very thoughtful and give me this as well is cute. And I also have this. This is like a hair smoothing cream. So I guess it's like giving your hair a light, soft texture that will actually like help with dry and damaged hair. Some positive feedback. So the blue is coming out, if you guys can see that. So it's initially white, right? And when we apply it to our hair, or in my case, I have a lot of blue pigments in my hair, so after a while the pigments kind of like bleed into the product. Whenever Amanda would comb through my hair, like more like bluish tints, like colors would actually come out with the product, so that's good. I'm gonna keep it in for maybe like 20 minutes and wash it off and see how it goes. Okay guys, so a little bit of an update. They say that the instructions are on the box, but what I realized is that the instructions for the decolorants and the instruction for the colors are exactly the same. So I'm just going to follow the instructions and I'm just going to apply it. My girls are applying it on my hair right now. When it comes to the consistency, definitely like something that they say to me is that it's not really spreadable. So when you first put the product on the hair, it feels nice, but the moment it starts to dry out, it starts to clump the hair. And since I have really thin like strands of hair, it starts to tangle, and if they pull it, it's like ouch. So I guess that's like another thing about it, is like it's not very super easy to take care of, and also I'm quite clueless as to like how long I'm supposed to leave this in. So I'm just gonna use visual cues and just see like the moment the hair kind of like lightens up and like the color kind of like fades away, then I'll start to wash it out. Another thing that I really want to specify when I'm trying this product is that I'm using Decolor from the brand, but the colors in my hair right now are actually from 𝗙𝗏𝗲 Directions and Manic Panic. So like I'm not sure whether the decolor will only remove the colors from its own brand, or it will work on other brands as well. So that's interesting for us to find out. So I'm done with my whole hair, and it's like I took, I think, about 80% of the whole bottle to finish off my whole hair. And one thing that I can say though is like, if you guys can see this, it's already like the bottle itself is already like breaking at the seams. So I guess this is something that could be improved. But yeah, this whole thing would be applicable for someone with normal hair. I have really thin hair, so I guess if someone would want to get this for their whole hair, they would need at least one or two in order for you to be safe as well. You don't want to end up with like only half processed hair. On top of that, like the whole room smells like soya bean drink. Like really, it does. Not to say that it's bad, I prefer that smell rather than something really dank smelling like peroxide and ammonia and all of these things. But yeah, just so you guys know. So we're gonna leave this for 20 minutes and we're gonna wash it out and dry it out, and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks like. So Pauline is trying to get all of the products out of my hair. What she reports is that it doesn't really get everything out, just a smidget, and my hair is already faded as it is. So we're gonna dry my hair out and we're gonna see how it is. So pretty much we can confirm that it doesn't work with all dyes. It only works with theirs, I guess. But that's too bad. Like, let's see how. So this is my hair once everything is color removed. I mean, it does take away some of the color, but it is pretty noticeable and it's pretty dry as well. I mean, to be fair, it was dry to begin with because I just got back from a holiday, but this is what I have to work with. It's not as like clear as I want it to be, but hopefully the colors can like transfer the pigments into my hair and make it as vibrant as I want it to be. So the first thing that I'm going to do is list out all the colors that I want to do. So I have aqua blue, I have aqua purple, and I have also steel blue. So what I'm planning to do is, first of all, it's already like leaking from this side, so packaging might be a little bit of an issue, but let me just like pull it out like that. Like, let me show you guys. And it looks like gelish actually, like it's a gel. And this is what I'm going to put for my roots. The next one is we're going to actually weave my hair in the bottoms, and I'm going to mix it between steel blue and aqua purple. So, oh, it's also looking like gelish. So I guess that's like the formula for all of their colors. Very much gel-like. So this is steel blue. Looks quite purple actually. But one thing I have learned as a stylist is that you never judge colors based on how it looks like in the bowl. I think that will be enough for my hair. And this one also looks quite green, right? Maybe because it's I'm dumb. Okay, sorry. Because of the bowl. So this one is the purple. It's as if like it's nothing. I hope it can transfer it to my hair. I really hope. Like all this work and suddenly it's barely there, I'll be so sad. So I dare not mix colors. I usually, with other brands that I use on my clients, I mix the colors to get like the perfect shade that I want. But in this case, to be fair, I'm just going to use the color as is and not mix anything and just like put it on my hair. So let's begin. So my girls are almost done doing my hair, and when I say almost, it's not without a lot of struggles. The product itself has a very gel-like structure, so it makes it really hard for application for in their view. Because the thing about it is that when it's gel-like, number one, when you apply it, it doesn't automatically absorb into the hair doesn't automatically like stain. So it's always a matter of like, is this gonna work, is this not gonna work? And also for the fact that it doesn't stain right away, there's pros and cons to it. If you're doing your own hair, there's pros to it, because if you're not supposed to put your hair, the dye there, then you can quickly like wipe it off or like fix it. But if you're a professional and you know exactly what you're doing and you just want to do things fast, then it might be a little bit of an issue, because you might go double up or like look back at it again. Especially if you're new when using this product, you might not know whether it's gonna like pay off in terms of color or not. In fact, I chose like the colors that I chose are quite pastel. So what happens now is that although my hair is very light, for Asians it's very light, but what happens now is that the color doesn't show as well. I mean, I'm not really mad about that, because like even colors like Manic Panic, Lavish Direction, Crazy Colors, some of the really pastel colors doesn't show as well on Asian hair. But the fact that I did the lightening first, like the color remover first, and now I'm doing this and the color is still not there, I'm like, But I can't say too much because I'm gonna wash it off. I'm just gonna let it develop, finish up, wash it off, and really see how it is. The aqua blue also, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'll just show you guys later. It is quite green as well, and like the lavender, the purple that I got was more like a toner consistency rather than depositing any color. So I'm here thinking that maybe I made a mistake by ordering the colors that's too pastel for my Asian hair, but trying never hurt anybody. I just wanted to find a color that finally is pastel enough to satisfy our Asian pastel needs, but also strong enough to overpower whatever yellow undertones that we have. And in fact, I don't have a lot of yellow undertones at all. So fingers crossed that this is not going to be a total disaster, because the complaints that I've been hearing from these two are just crazy. I mean, it's not easy to work with, really. I mean, like color blending, like putting in multiple colors into it is also maybe not such a good idea because of like this gel-like structure. So maybe it won't like marry as well as like cream or other semi-cream products. But yeah, and also the fact when it dries, it tends to clump together really. It tends to harden and clump together. So when they start pulling, and if you want to like do weaves, like for example, if you want, like what I did, I want a base color on top and then I wanted to weave it and have like two different colors. So that becomes hard because the hair itself becomes hard, and you know, there's a lot of tugging, there's a lot of pulling, I can hear a lot of snapping. So maybe not the best when it comes to something that you need to like move your hair a lot after you're applying it and after it dries a little bit. So okay, so apparently the colors are too pastel to kind of like show in my hair. So I read the instructions once again, and what they said is that I should add like a heat treatment to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this damp towel in the microwave, and what it does is that it heats up the towel, and all I'm going to do, so what I'm going to do is just like wrap my hair in this like warm damp towel and do it a couple of times to get like the heat in, and hopefully expedite the, I don't know, the absorption of the pigments. I am like, it's been hours, I'm a little bit tired. It takes too long, guys, too long. This is the update for you guys. I have washed out all of the dye, and this is what I'm left with. Honestly, I think I made a mistake. I ordered perhaps something too pastel, and I was actually hoping to get something that was pastel yet overpowering with the undertones. Clearly it did not work because I really have a lot of these kind of like yellow greenish tones still. I want it to be like this vibrant, so a lot of it, especially like this side, is really like gray as compared to the ones outside, so I have to fix this. I also did not try this together with it because I wanted to see how easy it was to apply this color without any additional product. So apparently I have to use this fixing aqua to kind of like change the pH level of my hair so that the color will stick in better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the instructions very clearly this time. I'm going to use this as a prep, and then I'm going to put in the dye. I'm going to stick to steel blue for my whole head because today I don't have my assistants with me, and on top of that I will be adding blue pigments inside of this to give it that extra kick that it needs to kind of like overpower all of the tones in my hair. And I hope that with this second step it will come out better. So I finished applying the product. Oh, oh, okay, I have to rinse this off. Ow. Okay, that hurt. Whenever you get this in your eye, it says here that you're supposed to wash it off, so that's what I did. Honestly, I have no idea how to use this because the instructions, frankly speaking, are very vague. It says apply before application of the Anthocyanin acid color and before cold water treatment. So basically you're supposed to apply it on dry hair or damp hair, I'm not too sure. And it's like how much you apply, I'm not too sure either. So basically what I did was use that much. I think like it's a little bit dry-ish now. Like, I don't know, I'm just gonna apply it. It's pretty much evenly coated. I don't know if I'm supposed to dry it before I put the product in, but I'm just gonna kamikaze it and I'm just gonna like try to use this. And this is a very good thing. You have to like keep it shut because it's a spray thing, so it will get all over, and it's after a while of spraying it, it gets also tiring. So that's what I feel about it. So apparently from what I read, it's kind of like, it says that the product is acidic. So if you have any, it writes there like if you have any adverse reaction to it, just wash it off, blah blah blah. It's kind of scary, but hopefully nothing happens to me and my eye. And yeah, now I'm gonna put in this steel blue color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to finish it off. I mean, maybe I didn't coat enough or whatever it is, so I am going to just like dump everything in with extra blue pigments because it looks pretty blue here, like it's really like a solid color, but when you put it on your hair it kind of like just disappears like gel. So we're gonna figure this out. Okay, just for you guys to see the consistency, I mean it's like that, and when you spread it around, you see what I mean? It's like it becomes nothing, but if it's like a huge blob, then it's like very blue, but just the moment you spread it around, it becomes nothing. So I added some blue dye in and I'm mixing it around. The thing is, it's very weird that if you like mix it around, it becomes dark, and if you let it sit for a bit, it just turns pastel. It's just really odd because I've never seen like colors act this way, especially if it's like not activated with peroxide. So what I'm going to do is just apply it all over my hair. Okay, so I am done putting the dye in my hair. So thankfully for me, I don't have a lot of hair, and I'm just trying to figure out how to like put everything in. And in the instructions it does say that it needs a heat treatment, so I'm guessing that you should put it under a steamer. But what I'm going to do instead is put my hair in a shower cap and hope that the heat from my scalp will try to activate everything, because I'm also trying to figure out whether it's home friendly, like for you to use it via DIY. So hopefully this will work, because not everybody has a steamer, and if it's really like heat activated, I mean that's gonna be a problem in terms of like how easy it is going to be for application. So we're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait about 40 minutes for this. Again, I have no idea what is the appropriate amount of time I should leave this in, so I guess 40 minutes would be good, I guess, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so this is day 3 of trying to make this hair color work, and my final verdict is that this is as good as it gets. I don't think I could make it any more pigmented or any more even, so I'm just gonna like have to fix this, because after 3 days I'm done. And what I have realized is that the results, okay, this is really good. Like their hair smoothing serum, unfortunately like they gave me like so little, so it's gonna be gone in a month. But in terms of their hair color, I really think like just like majority of other hair colors, you really need a really light base. And what I'm talking about, like it looks great on camera, so that I'm not mad about, but I'm just gonna show you how it looks like in the back, and you can see like the patchiness of it all. There's like really blue areas, and then there's like greenish areas, and it doesn't cover. So I fixed my hair. That was a journey, and I just wanted to give you guys kind of like my final thoughts on this product. When it comes to how it performs as a pastel color, I would say it performs just about like other products. I wouldn't say it's superior in any way. In fact, when it comes to like how user-friendly it is and its formula, I would still go for the OG colors like Manic Panic, La Riche Directions, even the newer ones, Arctic Fox. In terms of how user-friendly it is, the formula is just so much better than this gel-like formula, which I'm really not a fan of. But I hear that they're boasting that it does last longer, and I did keep a little bit of the blue in the bottoms, but in terms of the top, I kind of like use my own colors from my studio to kind of like get this done, and I am so happy with how it looks like now as opposed to like how it was in the beginning, which was really choppy. I could see different kind of like undertones, and it didn't smooth everything out, so but now it's fine. It didn't cause any damage to my hair as expected for vegan colors, which was really good for me. In general, this product is still in its R&D stage, I would say, since there's not a lot of information online, and even in their official websites there's no indication of like pricing and stuff like that. So that just shows to me that it is still new. I think they're reaching out to influencers just to like get feedback on this product, and this is definitely my feedback. I hope it will help the company and also people who would like to see what is good, what is not so good when it comes to like vegan hair dye. And that is my conclusion. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any kind of like products that you want me to try out and give my honest opinion, comment down below. I'll read them and go through them. I'll see you guys next week.